Hey, welcome back everybody. I couldn't help myself. I had to go out and buy a pellet grill. So I bought the Pit Boss Austin XL1000, and I figured you guys didn't need to see us take it out of the box. That was just a ton of unwrapping.
Yeah.
But we're going to show you guys how to put this all together. It's pretty simple. Got some good instructions, so we're just going to go through this thing step by step, and well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's some real simple things you're going to need. First is this big tray here. You get your legs, you get your wheels, get your cross pieces. So let's put this together, get our frame assembled, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so one of the first things you got to do is obviously get out your instruction manual, and you've got all your nuts and stuff, or your screws in here. These are labeled on the back. Now, in your manual, you'll also see you've got, screw A, washer C, B, things like that. So, anyways, just look on the back for your labeling. And, alright, let's look at some of the other components we're going to need for the frame. Okay, so grab a leg that's got the flat bottom on it here. Take your little foot here. And this is a G screw. You got 3 of these. You got 2 of these legs that are like this. And all we're going to do is just... Now, you don't have to use a power drill. You can just use a regular screwdriver. Let's put these together. Okay, we'll get the other leg done now. Okay, next we're going to take our legs here and our lower shelf. These take the A screws. First, lock washer, then the washer, just like this. There's only 1 per leg, and just line this up on here. Drop that in place, get it started, and then we'll just run this home. Okay, next we're going to put it in our little cross member pieces here. So we've got 2 large ones, and then we've got 2 smaller ones here. So these take the H screws. So we'll just get these started here. Okay, so we put our side pieces on, front and back pieces on. I'm just going to run through here and tighten them up real quick. Alright, so we're just going to get our wheels on here. Now the smaller wheels go with the bronze feet. The larger wheels here will go on the other side. Get those in a second. These just screw in pretty easy. Alright, now we're going to take our bigger wheels, put the F axle through that, put this through the frame. Now there's an E washer and your cotter pin, and that just goes right through the hole in the axle. Simple as that. Alright, let's flip this upside down, or right side up.
Yep. Watch behind you.
Two-man job for sure.
Well, this thing is heavy.
It's very heavy. Okay, so that'll sit there.
Yeah, it still opens.
Open this up.
Oh, that looks like a beautiful smoker.
Okay, so we're going to need 12 of these A bolts with their washers, and 6 of the G bolts or screws, whatever you want to call them. So we'll get all these in here, and it's pretty easy to line this up. It wasn't hard at all, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all of these started first, and then I'm going to come back and tighten them all up. But I don't want to tighten them until I get them all started. Okay, so I'm going to take our little deflector shield here, and this drops in. Now, this just drops over these 4 installed screws here in your little burn cup. So it just sits right there like that. Okay, on to the next section. Okay, so we're going to put our lid stop on here, and this screw is previously installed from the factory. So we'll just take this out, drop in our little hood stop. Okay, next is the handle for the lid. So the screws come pre-installed on this. Get those started on that side. Okay, so next is the thermometer here. There's a big nut and a washer on the back of that. This just drops through the hole here. Put your washer on. Get the nut started here. Just make sure your thermometer's level there. And take a crescent wrench, hold the backside, and just give it a little snug. Don't reef on it. You don't want to break it or dent your lid there. Alright, that's installed. So there's 6 screws in here that have to come out to get this grate out. Okay, once you remove those, you can take out your little bucket here that's going to catch the ash. Set that off to the side. And we'll just go ahead and reinstall our little grate here. Okay, so you've got 4 screws, 2 here that were previously installed, so we're going to zip those out of there. And then we're going to mount our little side tray here. Alright, we can take our little ash bucket here, just hang that right there. Now, for this, we've got this little tray here, and we've got 2 handles. The screws are installed on this, so we're just going to put one here, one here. Alright, that's done. That was simple. Now, we have our chimney on. So I've got 2 of these A-bolts left with their washers. And we've got the chimney. And we've got the gasket here. So that's pretty simple. We're just going to line up the holes, the 2 holes in the gasket with our bolts here. The other side here. Just like that. Next, we've got our little chimney cover here to keep the water out, and that just spins down. Okay, just like so. That's done. Next up is our shield here. The shield with the holes on either side here go toward the hopper. So we'll drop this in here like so. And these actually sit on a metal lip inside here. We've got our plate here that opens and closes the exposed heat pot inside here. It goes on like so. Opens and closes that. So if you want to sear or whatever, there you go. Or just smoke, keep it closed, searing for open. Leave it like that for now. We're going to go ahead and get some pellets in here. Okay, so we removed all the stuff out of all of our grill plates and stuff. Now we want to turn this on. It's going to be a little bit loud, but we're going to put this on smoke, and we're going to hold the prime button down. This will take a few minutes because we need to get all these pellets down through the chute into our burn pot. Now this does take a few minutes, so you're just going to have to sit here and hold this until all we're doing is letting that auger turn and get that whole chute inside there primed with those pellets. Okay, now we can see the pellets slowly starting to drop in here. Still holding that prime button down with my other hand. What I want to do is make sure that I get enough pellets in there to start touching that little heating rod down there in the left side of the pot. Okay, those pellets are catching. We're starting to get some nice smoke now. This thing's probably going to smoke like crazy here for a second. And remember, keep all your shields out of there until this gets going. Which, I think at this point, we're good to put those in. Let's do that. Alright, I'm going to turn this up to about 300 right now. I'm going to close the lid, let this bake off for a little while, get rid of all those oils and stuff from the factory. Okay, so 300 degrees, 20 minutes. And then I'm going to crank it up to about 400 degrees for another 20 minutes and let this thing just cook off all those nasty oils, machine oils and stuff that they pack this stuff in. And that'll season the grill real nice, burn off all those impurities, and we'll check back here in just a minute. Okay, so we've been burning this thing off now for about 40 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and power it down. Alright, so we got that thing assembled. It's working flawlessly so far. Again, brand new, but I had to have one. Just had to have one. Did a lot of reviews on the Pit Boss. This specific model here, the Austin XL1000. My brother actually owns one. He swears by it, so well, I had to buy one. Anyways, I hope this helped you out if you buy one, or if you're looking into buying one. We're going to be doing a lot of cooking on this, a lot of turkeys, beef jerky, briskets, you name it. Anyways, I like it. So far, it was super easy to assemble. Didn't take me really but 20 minutes. It took me a lot longer setting up camera angles and stuff. Probably took me longer with camera work than it did actually putting the thing together. Anyways, that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helps you out. We'll see you next time.